demonstrate to you what a 21st century classroom can look like and what a 21st century learner is doing. These environments cultivate a love of learning by way of constructivist principles and project-based instruction. It's not about the technology, but about instructional practice. We want our students to actively create rather than to passively consume. In providing this opportunity to our students, we will educate all of those that work with our children on the additional literacies and skills needed to be successful for the future. Literacy includes the traditional curriculum that most of us have been embedded in. As we move to include the new literacies, it is incumbent upon us to embrace them to better prepare our students. Our students need to be prepared to work in a web-based environment along with traditional reading and writing. Writing comes in different forms for different purposes. Essays are suited for detailed arguments, whereas blog writing helps with prioritization, brevity, and clarity. We need to change. So what does this look like?
Create digital stories.
Women of the Civil War.
Hi, I'm Harriet Beecher Stowe. I was born on June 14, 1811 at Litchfield, Connecticut. When I was 12, I went to Hartford where my sister Catherine had opened a school. I started the Civil War. I wrote a book called Uncle Tom's Cabin. The book is about slavery in the United States. When people read this book, they became angry about the institution of slavery. When I met Abraham Lincoln, he said, "So this is the little lady who started this big war."
The X's remind us to turn all the eggs over. We put our hands behind our backs when we look at the eggs. Remember to check the temperature. We add water to keep the eggs moist. We turn the eggs so both sides keep warm. The chick hatched. The chick is wet when it hatches.
A few years go by, and Anna is a successful musician. She gives lessons and is a featured violinist in big orchestra performances. And right before her last concert, she announced, "I'd like to dedicate this next sonata for Nell."
You call it standard 2. This is how we see it.
What is a Vokie?
A Vokie is a talking avatar that you can design to, like, anybody can see it, and it talks, and you can call and make a voice. You can type in a voice. You can use a microphone and say a voice. And we are using a Vokie to make our person that we're making a biography.
Yesterday, or a few days ago, we were working on a sociology project, and I made the movie Ratatouille, and apparently it's nowhere to be found, and we have to use the clips in our sociology presentation, so I was really freaking out, and I had to talk to Miss Lori, and it was probably like 9 o'clock at night. What was I going to do, call her? I wasn't going to do that. So I went to her Facebook, and I asked her if she had it, and unfortunately she didn't, but one of the people that graduated from last year saw the conversation, and she answered the wall post, and she said that her little sister had it and left her phone number so I could call her and she could bring it in the next day. So that was, she probably just saved me, and I got an A. Hopefully. Yay.
Facebook is the way of the future, folks.
We call it using real-world experiences to solve problems.
Hello everybody, my name is Jared. I'm a student in the Project Lead the Way program. The course that I'm enrolled in currently is Introduction to Engineering Design. It is the first in the high school sequence of Project Lead the Way courses. This is called a presentation view or an exploded view, and it shows how the object that you're working on is put together. In this case, the train car. It's like a video, kind of, and you will see how it works. You'll see the train put together, and if you ask me, it's pretty cool.
We call it being safe online. I am a 21st century learner.